Hello and welcome to the first episode of Step Into My Office. Today we're going to talk about St. Louis style pizza. What makes a St. Louis style pizza and where I feel are the top 7 places to get good St. Louis style pizza. First, let's talk about what the St. Louis style pizza is. It starts out with a thin cracker-like crust, usually made without yeast. The shapes differ from location to location. Some use a round shape, some use a rectangular. The sauce is a tomato based with extra oregano. Some Sicilian-style restaurants will have a little bit of a sweeter sauce. It's very good, outstanding. The cheese is a Provel usually, which is a mixture of white cheddar, Provel, and Swiss cheese. Sometimes places use mozzarella. Mozzarella is not bad, but don't get me wrong, if you want a true St. Louis style pizza, you need Provel cheese. The pizza itself, once it's put together, is cut usually into 3 to 4 inch squares, which is believed to be referred to as a party or tavern cut. This was done because it felt that the squares could support toppings better than the slices. So let me talk about a little bit of the 7 places I feel that you can get good St. Louis style pizza. Number 7 is Fortel's Pizza Den. Introduced to me by my brother-in-law and sister-in-law a few years ago, the pizza is rectangular in shape. My favorite there is the deluxe. It has a lot of toppings to it, really good flavor. The only downside, if you listen to me talk about the cracker crust, usually when you get the deluxe in the middle, there's a lot of toppings, a lot of cheese. It's a little soggy, a little gooey in there. But don't get me wrong, I would not pass it up. It's still a good pizza. That gooiness is really good in the middle. It's just not going to be the crisp like I explained. The edges are fine, the middle's going to be a little gooey. Cecil Whitaker's is another one. That's my number 6. It is round in shape, and they traditionally use mozzarella. Again, I'm not a big mozzarella fan as far as if you're going St. Louis style. Regular pizzas, I'm fine. The true St. Louis style is not there, but their pizzas are really good. If you hit the right location, they truly know how to make that thin, crisp crust, and I mean all the way to the middle. All the way to the middle. Usually, too, they're good for a value. Sometimes they have a 16-inch pizza that's buy one, get one free as long as it's equal value. Or like in my area, there are 2 specials on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That is usually get a 14-inch pizza for $5 with cheese and another $1.25 if you want a topping on it. Still really good value for a nice, crisp, good pizza. My number 5 is Fortelli's, which is an Italian restaurant in St. Charles. It is rectangular in shape. My favorite there is the deluxe or sausage and pepperoni. Good solid crust. Again, much like Fortel's, the rectangular, I don't know if it has to do with the rectangular in shape or just how they put the toppings on it, but it does tend to get a little gooey in the middle. Again, gooey is very good. It's not the crisp, but trust me, don't turn it down. It's still very good. My next one is Pio's. It is an Italian restaurant down off of First Capitol. It has really good pizza. The traditional size is rectangular in shape. My favorite there is either the Ernie's or the deluxe pizza. Both are perfect. You can't go wrong either way. This place has a special memory for me. About almost 21 years ago, my daughter was born in the hospital that's catty corner from that. And to celebrate her first night there, we actually had 2 big deluxe that we picked up and brought up to the room as kind of a welcome to the world for my daughter. Very special place in my heart. Very good place to eat. Number 3 is Mama's on the Hill. Mama's on the Hill, I feel, I've had a few pizzas in that area. I feel is still one of the best pizzas there. Most people will come in and say, well, the ambiance is not what I expected for an Italian restaurant on the hill. Well, don't let that fool you. Because what they don't have in the ambiance you're looking, they more than make up with food. Not just pizza. Anything there is really good. But their pizza is outstanding. Sausage and pepperoni is my favorite there. They also do the round crust. Number 2 is a new one that moved into my area maybe about a year or so ago. It's called Dorenzo's Pizza and Pub. When you go there, trust me, you can't go wrong by eating the Don Vito or the Big Joe's Deluxe. It is round in style. It has the true Sicilian sweet sauce to it. But that sauce mixed with the pizza toppings outstanding. It's one of those pizzas that you find yourself, even though you're full, still eating because it's that good. Highly recommend that. If you're in the St. Peters area, remember Dorenzo's Pizza and Pub. The last one is a very new one for me, introduced to me by another brother-in-law and sister-in-law. It's called the Brick Oven. It's on Spencer Road in St. Peters. It's a little quiet place. If you didn't see it, you probably drive past. But let me tell you, it has the best St. Louis style pizza. It has the crust that is crisp all the way through, no matter what's on it. Still a thin cracker-like crust. Now, when that thing first comes out, you might say, I'm not sure, because the middle seems a little soft on you. But if you give it a minute or two, that middle will just get crisp like you won't believe. All you have to do is eat from the edges, give it a few minutes to cool and settle. Once it's settled, it is that crisp cracker crust in the middle. You can pick up the pieces without losing anything off the top. The topping stays perfectly in place. My favorite there has become just a sausage pizza. Don't know what they do to it, but it's outstanding. It has become actually a Sunday tradition for me to go there and have a sausage pizza. So there are my places I feel best represent the St. Louis area for St. Louis style pizza. If you like what I talked about today, or if I talked about something that you have had in the past and liked, please hit the like button at the bottom of this page. Also, if you think there's something I'm missing, like you have a better St. Louis style pizza, a better place to go, please mention it in the comments below. I am more than open to seeing any new places and trying somebody's St. Louis style pizza. Also, this is only one of many different contents I'm going to be running. So if you'd like, please subscribe to the page so that you hear any new episodes that I have coming out. Thank you again for listening to Step Into My Office.